If I told you that Victorians wore bracelets woven from human hair, cut from lovers, children, and sometimes the dead, you might call it macabre, but to them, hair was not waste. It was part of a person that could remain after they were gone. By the middle of the 19th century, it was braided into rings, earrings, watch chains, and entire necklaces, and not all of it belonged to the dead. Friends exchanged locks as signs of affection, while lovers wore one another's hair close to the skin. Parents preserved hair from their children, and Queen Victoria exchanged freshly cut locks with her own family. They were given on birthdays and anniversaries, helping make hairwork jewellery fashionable across Britain. So why choose hair? A portrait showed what somebody looked like. Hair was physically part of them, and it could endure after distance or death made that person unreachable. Jewelers transformed it into remarkably elaborate objects. Individual strands were separated, braided and woven into hollow chains, flowers, knots, and miniature patterns. The finished hairwork could be mounted in gold or sealed beneath crystal, then surrounded by pearls, colored enamel, or polished black jet. Some pieces were produced by professional specialists known as hair artists. Others were made at home, as hairwork became a fashionable domestic craft during the 1860s. But sending a loved one's lock away created an unsettling problem. How could you know the hair returned inside the bracelet was really the hair you had sent? Hair artists published catalogues offering discreet guarantees that their customers' precious locks would not be mixed up or replaced. The fear was not entirely unreasonable. Some sellers offered ready-made hairwork created from hair belonging to unknown people. One surviving brooch in the Victoria and Albert Museum was produced in 1842 using the hair of a 16-year-old who had died. Its elaborate gold setting transformed one small part of that person into something their family could see, touch, and carry. That is what makes Victorian hair jewellery so easy to misunderstand. It was sometimes created to mourn someone who had died, but it could also represent friendship, courtship, family, and temporary separation. To modernize a necklace woven from human hair can feel disturbing. To its original owner, it was closer to carrying someone's photograph, a private keepsake, and a physical connection combined. Victorians were not always wearing death, they were wearing evidence that a relationship had existed. Would you wear the hair of someone you loved?